We're talking all about creating notes today and the different ways you can do it. So welcome to the Coach's Alchemist and learning about Substack and how to make it a place where you can grow your following. Maybe you're trying to grow a school community. Maybe you're just wanting to get more visible. Having notes nailed is going to be the recipe for how to get subscribers and grow your Substack in a meaningful way. So the first thing we need to talk about with notes is that you can find them over on, if you just go to substack.com/home. And that is going to be the feed, as we refer to it in other social media sites. This is the social media side of Substack. When you're creating notes, the thing you want to consider is how to create a little, I want to say a comment, but it can be sharing. It can be sharing your posts. It can be sharing helpful ideas. It can be sharing motivational things. It can be resharing other people's content. It can be sharing bits of wisdom. You can make it personal, and where it used to be that if you posted a note, it was fairly easy to go what we would consider viral. But going viral isn't really all that necessary these days. And you don't want to just acquire a whole bunch of subscribers. And we're talking about this over in our school community. But when you're looking for people or trying to attract people to your world, you want the right people coming into your world, not just a whole bunch of people coming into your world. I know that there are content creators on both Substack and school who have created huge following, like influencer followings. But if you talk to these people, you'll find out that a very small percentage of those people are actually active in their communities or taking advantage of all of the value that's provided by these huge content creators in terms of having huge followings. So numbers don't really even mean anything. So when it comes to creating a note, I'm a firm believer in AI, as we all know. But AI only goes so far. When you want to get stuff to get traction, especially on Substack, you need to make it human. This year, I truly believe, is going to be about collaboration and connection. So what you want to be doing is creating content that helps people connect with you. And we really do help people in our school community share and connect and get their content out there in other channels. Like I shared Ken's information here, but I have an audience and Ken has a different audience. So now we're overlapping our audiences, which is why it's important to reshare other people's content. And in just a second, I'm going to show you how to do this. But I created this post, and I'm getting likes and I'm getting comments, and no one's reshared it yet. This one somebody reshared. This is somebody else's note that I reshared, and you can start conversations in your notes with people who respond. And that will help your note get more traction as well. So let's go over here and look at a simple way to create we're just going to refer to Anna Kalin. I created this
You ever had someone teach you something?
This short video about something that Anna Kalin taught me about. I was part of her boot camp, and I highly recommend her boot camp to anybody that's trying to grow a Substack community. She is so counter the ordinary things that you hear out there about, you just got to work harder and put in more time, because she has a baby and she didn't have time for that. So she just gives you the meat, no potatoes or bones or anything. Just like, do this, and you're going to get results. And it really does work. But she did teach me something that was totally accidental. So I'm going to reshare this post, and I'm going to just highlight this piece here. And do you see how this pops up? I can either share it or restack it. So I'm going to restack it. And I'm also, I'm going to tag Anna in this because it helps both Anna and myself in terms of, if you tag somebody else, it goes out to their network as well. So I'll just put Anna Kalin best boot camps. I've learned so much from them, and she taught me something I reveal in this quick video that she didn't even suspect she was sharing. Okay, so this post does a couple things. It gets people back to my post. It also tags Anna, who has a really big following, and it also encourages everybody to use her boot camps or take her boot camps. They're amazing. So that's really there is to it. Excuse me. We can look at one other thing over here, which will help you get traction. And I always encourage people to restack other people's content and to follow people and subscribe to people. The way you follow people is you come over here and you click these three little dots. I'm already following Brian, so my next option is to subscribe. And if I hit the subscribe button, one of two things will happen. I'll either get taken to a process where I can subscribe more formally, or I will just be subscribed to his publication. And you can learn more about these people by clicking their URL. So his publication is age/proof design for people rethinking what older age looks like. And then he also has his LinkedIn link here. And this is his latest post. When you go to your profile, you're always going to see the latest post. So I'm going to like this, and I'm actually going to comment on this because I'm helping my 89-year-old dad navigate some medical issues right now. Most people, when they meet him, think he's in his late 70s. Not 80s. They have chosen to not be old. Okay, let me fix communities here. Okay, so I've left a meaningful comment on this, and then I'm going to actually go over to the post and skim through it. I love the way he's putting these H2 tags in here. I'm really just skimming. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this. He put this in here in a perfect way to make restacking super simple. Great article about aging. It doesn't be a number or have to be a number. Okay, so I'm just going to click post. And now this is a note on my profile. And I'm going to make sure that I liked this. I could comment on this. And when I commented on the note, it actually showed up here. You can also go through and comment on other people's notes. So I'm going to like all of these. And if I had more time, and in fact, I'm going to leave this up and come back here and comment on the comments. That is where you're going to find more people who are going to look at you. Like I can look at the AI architect by just running my cursor over his name and see what he's all about. And we can do that with April. She's pioneered education and founded brands at the intersection of psychedelics, cannabis, and women's health for harm reduction purposes. I could subscribe to her. I could also follow her. You can just go to her profile and follow her over there. These dots and click follow. The difference between following and subscribing is I don't want to get inundated with emails, so I just follow people so I can find out when they're reposting stuff. And she talks about aging and psychedelics and working with them together. So interesting stuff going on in the psychedelics world, but this isn't about that. So that is the basics for how to, I'm going to go back over here to here, how to create notes and some thoughts on creating notes. And you can do quotes, you can go to AI and ask AI what some ideas are about notes, but I encourage you to make them personal and make them sound like a human being. I have a chat, a GPT over in our school community. You can get access to it, that can help you structure some notes that are intended to go viral, but don't just copy and paste. Make them your own. Add your own flavor to it. Mostly it's about asking questions, starting conversations, giving people a reason to respond. And you'll find that your people will find you. It's not an overnight process. There are over 1 million Substack accounts now, so it's growing still. But it's still a great opportunity for getting found. Way better than some of the other social media sites out there. Be sure to like and subscribe. Remember, you have all the power to change the world. Start today and get visible.